Alright, so I'm doing a viewer choice stream because I didn't do so well in my arcade run, and folks in chat are about to pick what I'm going to play. GTCO Gaming is going to pick Mr. Sinister. Interesting choice. Where is he? Sinister's on the easier side, I think. Keep that in mind when you're making your other choices. Now moving on to the scheme. What is Mr. Sinister trying to do here? We got a nat 20. That's Mike H. Legendary. What's Mr. Sinister's scheme for today? I'll get out my my scheme binder. Fair enough. Oh, we're going all Dark City, I guess. We got a Dark City Mastermind, a Dark City scheme. All right, Capture Baby Hope it is. Didn't see that coming, but what are you gonna do? There's my Baby Hope token. And Capture Baby Hope. I can't get this scheme out of the binder. All right, here it is. So, no extra cards for this setup. So we're gonna roll for our singular villain group. Our singular villain group's going to 12. That was nobody again. Since we have so few people, I'm just gonna go with the people who didn't already get something. That's a 4. That was you, GTCO Gaming again. I'm gonna roll again for somebody else. This might take a while. 6. Nope. 11. Nope. Another 6. That's a critical fail again. That's a 3. Canonize. You get to pick the villain group. I'll roll for Henchmen as well. 16. Oh, that was Eaches. Eaches, you get to pick the Henchmen. Canonize, pick the villain group. Eaches, pick the Henchmen. Then I'll roll for heroes. If you're in chat and you want to pick something, put a number in the chat between 1 and 20. Give me that villain group. Give me that Henchman. And we'll start. We'll play more of a classic thematic game. Wow, we're almost all going Dark City again. We got the Marauders as the villain group. Oh, we got 8 on the board. Okay, let's get Sinister ready as our Mastermind. Let me grab the Marauders and the Ghost Racers. Okay. Got some Rise of the Living Dead in there. Let me roll for heroes now. We need 3 more heroes. We don't have enough numbers, so I'm going to put everybody back in. So anybody who I roll, even if you already picked something, you pick a hero. First hero is a 2. Nobody picked 2. Next roll is an 18. Nobody picked 18. Oh, we got a 12 on the board, too. Finally, I rolled 12 like 3 times. We got a 3. Okay, let's canonize again. Pick the first hero. I'll wait for you. We'll throw everybody back in. So 2 Ghost Racers ambush at the beginning of the game, which is going to be unfortunate. 2 Ghost Riders, Racers in the villain deck. Forge, we're sticking with Dark City, I guess. Wow. Okay, throw all the Marauders in there. After Forge, we're going to go ahead and pick 11. There's no 11. 11's not a real number. Another 20. So Mike H. Legendary again. You get to pick Hero 2. We'll see who gets lucky enough to get Hero 3. Oh, okay. I'm re-rolling. That was very nice of you. 14. Loki Thorson, who's my second hero today after Forge for this game. Here he is. Good old Forge. Nebula. Interesting twist to bring Nebula into the game from Into the Cosmos. So knowing we have Nebula and Forge as 2 of the 3 heroes, who is Hero 3 going to be? That is an 18. Nobody picked 18. Okay. Right? Yeah, that's correct. That's a 3. That's canonized again. Wow, that's your 3rd pick. I'm going to give it to somebody else because you already got 2 picks. I hope you don't mind. All right, 17 is nobody. 16 is Yeeches. Gets to pick a 2nd pick. 3rd hero. And then we'll go from there. got Nebula. Rio, you literally just missed. I lost my arcade game, so we're doing a viewer's choice. I just rolled my last choice, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Montex. You were the only one who missed out. Next time. I think I have one or two of your setups to play next. Multiple man. I missed that. All right. Okay. There's a lot of tech there. No worries. So here we are. Here's the setup you all picked for me. It's going to be Mr. Sinister captures Baby Hope with the Marauders and the Ghost Racers. Our three heroes are Forge, Nebula, and Multiple Man. The setup link is still going to link to the arcade sheet because I don't have it set up to do anything different. Because I thought I was going to be playing arcade a little longer. You're going to go cable. That would have been a good choice too. Yes. Let me know when you get the solo one done. I think you're the last one we're waiting for. I can put the surveys out tonight in that case. I'm excited to see what you all think of those questions. Okay, 8 twists for this. Let's get this set up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 5 strikes. Let's use these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can probably build a pretty good tech deck here. And then 1 bystander. We'll sneak that in at the bottom. And then we'll play the setup you chose for me to play. Thanks for participating. And that'll be it for the stream. I feel bad about how that arcade run went, but you can't really, you know... You can't fudge the numbers on that. I wonder if we will see Hope Summers actually get a hero set in this game. There's so many characters, of course. There's always room for one more, I think. Yeah, that's a decent shuffle, I think. Let's do our Mastermind scheme overview real quick. Our Mastermind is Mr. Sinister from Dark City. He's got 8 attack plus 1 attack for each bystander he's got. And he doesn't always use the Marauders in solo, but because they were chosen, we get to use them in solo. Yeah, Battle 7 was rough. Yes, it would. Battle 7's always rough. I'll try another arcade run again. That was pretty fun. I'll try not to lose lives so early in the run. Okay, so Master Strike is Mr. Sinister captures a bystander, then each player with exactly 6 cards reveals a covert hero or discards cards equal to the number of bystanders Mr. Sinister has. Our scheme is Capture Baby Hope. Capture Baby Hope uses 8 twists, and we use this Hope Summers token. On a twist, if a villain has the baby, that villain escapes. Otherwise, the baby is captured by the closest villain to the villain deck. If there are no villains, do nothing. The special rules are if the villain with the baby, the villain with the baby gets +4 attack, as the token shows you. If you defeat that villain, rescue the baby to your victory pile until the next twist. The baby is worth 6 VP at the end of the game. If a villain escapes with the baby, stack a twist next to the Mastermind and return the baby to the scheme card. Evil wins when there are 3 twists stacked next to the Mastermind. I know it's hard to read that, but that's 3. So let me update my numbers real quick before I start. I do also want to say thank you to Montax for 45 months with a Prime sub. 45 months is too high of a number for my brain to work right now, but thank you very much. Okay, numbers. Scheme twists are out of 8, and then what else do we got to do? We got to track twist set next to the Mastermind. So let's just do... I'm going to say Baby escapes. Baby escapes. That's going to be out of 3. And then we'll be good to go. Okay. Let's get our starting hand. Let's fill up our HQ and play the setup you have chosen for me. A lot of Dark City, a lot of classic stuff in there. And then we'll do our Ghost Racers. So we're starting with a Nebula Galactic Rogue. We got an Illusion Device Nebula. We got Overdrive Forge, Galactic Rogue again, and then Ruthless Cyborg Nebula. No Multiple Man. He and all his clones are taking their time. So we have 2 Ghost Racers enter. When they do, they Rise of the Living Dead, which would pull in more Rise of the Living Dead enemies from the top of my victory pile, but I don't have any, and there's only 4 of them in the setup. So nothing happens yet. Yeah, no, well, if I decide to take Illusion Device. We'll see if I get a lucky sidekick to help me out with that. Also with, yeah, with Mr. Sinister and with Illusion Device. Actually, Illusion Device doesn't do anything else in solo anyway. But yeah, no covert for Sinister, which is kind of good, I think. It'll make him a little more powerful. All right, turn number 1 begins right now. Let's see how I do. Turn 1 is Chimera coming in. So Chimera gets +3 3 attack for each bystander she's got. Ambush over the top 3 cards of the villain deck. She captures all the bystander cards that are revealed. Put the rest back in random order. Let's see what is in there. 1, 2, 3. We got a Ghost Racers, a Scheme Twist, and a Blockbuster. We know we're coming up. So no strikes yet. Could you steal your own bystander to redo a rescue effect? For who? If something says it's a bystander from your victory pile, then yeah, if that's what you're referring to. Oh, for Illusion Device. No, because in solo mode, when a hero card says another player, you don't do that. Only when enemy cards, Masterminds, villains, say another player, you do that effect. But not on heroes, unfortunately. It's a bit of a nerf on her there. So, we got ourselves a classic 4 and 2. Speaking of 4, I could recruit Illusion Device, but yeah, so basically this is just 2 attack for a cost of 4. Really want to avoid taking this. Ruthless Cyborg is better to recruit whenever you take any number of shards from a villain, mastermind, or other player this turn. You may KO one of your cards or a card from your discard pile. Works well with Galactic Rogue, otherwise doesn't really do much, but I'll take it for 3. Because we gotta take something, right? And there's another one. The easy is going to be another 4 and 2. Turn 2 is going to give us another Ghost Racers, so another Ambush Rise of the Living Dead. No victory pile means no rising. Yeah, the Ghost Racers, by the way. Also, I need covert. So hopefully I can get rid of those troopers. Yeah, this is very funny. Needs covert, needs covert. If I could use it, needs covert, and I don't have any. Interesting how that works out. All right, let's play our 4. For our 4 and 2. Nothing to fight for 2 anyway. We're gonna do it again. We'll just take another basically officer right now, so we can get some 5 costers later. And we got a multiple man, perfect match. That gives you 1 attack for each card name that you played at least twice this turn. And clones with tech. Interesting trio of heroes. The game's also nerfing me a little bit because Forge is not really showing up. He kind of needs to make more of an appearance in order to have an effect. His cards are also very good. Turn 3. Scheme Twist time. Okay. The baby is captured by the closest villain to the villain deck. So the Ghost Racers have captured Baby Hope, which means they are now 7 attack Ghost Racers, which is unfortunate. Now I tuck a hero away, Illusion Device is going. I have no use for it at all. And we got Overdrive again. Very expensive, can't get it, but I can fight something this turn. I do have 3 attack, so I can fight a Ghost Racers, which will make me KO one of those troopers, or fight Chimera, who won't do anything for me, and she really doesn't have a risk of getting a bystander right now. She's not closest to the villain deck. The only way this will come back is if I pull the singular Ghost Racer from the villain deck before I defeat anything else. So I will fight this for 3 attack. Reveal the covert hero, which I can't do, or KO one of your heroes with an attack icon. I will take out this trooper and defeat the Ghost Racer here. I meant this one. I meant to defeat that one, but it doesn't matter. I'll have defeated the one in the streets. Top my victory pile is a Ghost Racer. To show you that, I'll put it right here. This is my victory pile. I'll physically do it so you can see if anything will come back. Actually, you're technically supposed to do it like this, sideways, so that's what I'll do. With 3 recruit, Second game in a row with an expensive HQ. I'm gonna get an officer for that reason. Hopefully I can get rid of some stuff. Wow, that's 7 recruit. Maybe I didn't need that officer at all. Turn 4 is Blockbuster, who's going to get buffed by bystanders and ambush if there's a villain in the bank. That villain and Blockbuster each capture a bystander. So the Ghost Racers with Baby Hope get a bystander. And so does Blockbuster. The Rockstar comes back. Hey, off the cuff. Designer of the How to Train Your Dragon custom set that just released. Got captured by Blockbuster. And is buffing him, the Australian citizen here. So 6 attack there on Blockbuster. And you can't see the bystander, so I'm going to do this. 1 and... yeah, 1, 2, 3. There, we'll just bunch it all up there. Covering the city name. Ruthless Cyborg, 2 recruit. And I get to KO stuff when I rescue shards, or get shards, and there's no other shards I can get. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is rare worthy, but I can't get a rare. So I got 2 5-costers I can take. We got Overdrive, Versatile Forge, which means you can get 3 attack or 3 recruit. You do get 3 attack or 3 recruit when you play this. Galactic Rogue will let me do that Ruthless Cyborg combo, but to take a shard from them and trigger that combo, I need to get a Instinct, Tech Trigger, or fight them. However, Overdrive is really, really good. I'm going to take this instead. For 5. I don't think anybody's going to blame me for doing that. We got a Reboot as well. Reboot will help me if Sinister helps take some of my cards away by discarding them. Let's see what happens. 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got... what did I say was the one card I wanted not to pull out of all the cards left in the very stacked villain deck still? Was the Ghost Racers. Somebody's out for me today in this stream. Just saying. So they ambush Rise of the Living Dead, which means the one henchman the one thing I defeated comes back into the city. Could have been so easy for that to be any other card. So now we have an escape. This Ghost Racer escapes. Luckily, this is not the one with the baby. So I'm going to punish Nebula for that by KOing her. Pretty sure that was her fault. It was too much of a coincidence for that to be chance. So there's the BFG. I guess Nebula had stolen the BFG. So I let the Ghost Racers take her out, and we found it. Knew she was up to something. Now is her chance to redeem herself by helping me. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit and 2 attack. The baby's about to escape organically without a twist. Let's take another Overdrive. Yeah, definitely a thing she would do. So Forge's got to stop her. Have Forge and Nebula ever met in the comics? I think there's a moment with Forge and Warlock talking about how he works. I think we got to see more Forge explaining things in the way he thinks. All right, turn number 6. I got a full city still, and there's our twist. Oh, I might lose this game. The way things are going. Okay. All right, on a twist. If the villain has a baby, that villain escapes. So it's a multi-pronged effort on the part of Sinister here. Very sinister to have all these things so convoluted. So the Ghost Racers escape. They have a bystander and they have the baby. So we got to do a multifaceted escape. We have to KO a hero with a cost 6 less than the HQ. Yeah, we're going all in on everybody else but Nebula. So we'll KO her. We have to discard a card for the bystander being carried off. I'll just discard an agent. And that's an escape. So now Chimera's in her spot. Or in the Ghost Racer's spot. No, hold on. They escaped from here, so these guys get carried off. We got one baby escape. And now we got to tuck a hero for the twist. I like reboot. I want to get more multiple man, though. So we'll refresh that. And that's all that happens, luckily for me. 1 out of 3 of baby escapes, though. Gross. Okay, well, at least I can get BFG this turn, which is fun, because I recovered it from Nebula. So 2 recruit from the officer, 2 recruit from Nebula, and then we'll play Overdrive for recruit to get the BFG. That's 7 recruit. Here's what BFG says. 5 attack and tech to beat the Mastermind ones for free. Yes, please. We all love that effect. Never once heard somebody say, you know, I don't really care for Forge's Rare. 2 more recruit lets me get a sidekick on top of that, and it's a covert sidekick. There's Ms. Lion. That's what I wanted. I might just keep her around to single-handedly use her cute little dog powers to help avoid Mr. Sinister somehow. I think I'm gonna have to do that just for the laughs. Mr. Sinister's worst enemy is a Maltese. Ah, thank you. Ms. Lion's ready and raring to go against this setup. Also, she single-handedly stops the Ghost Racers, too. Aunt May has raised her well. Okay. Next up is turn 7. Another twist. Okay. Baby is captured by another Ghost Racers. So there we are. And I don't have enough recruit to stop it. Tuck a Ruthless Cyborg away. More like useless Cyborg. We got 5 recruit. And nothing for 5 here, so maybe I got some options. I can take Reboot to discard a card to draw 2 cards on attack, which I should be able to do. I don't have any multiple man yet. Fighting myself is 1 attack and investigate for a card that has the same card name of any of our cards. I got a lot of repeats. That could help me, because I'll clone this. And then Perfect Match is ramps up on each card name that I played at least twice this turn. With all my starters, this could actually be quite useful. So I think I'm going to pick up Perfect Match and hopefully clone it later on. More Nebula. Next up we have... There's BFG. Can't use it yet, but I'm very close to being able to do so. At least it gives me 5 attack. Turn 8, another twist. Wow, this is not going well, I tell you. So, the villain with the baby escapes. We got another Ghost Racer escape. Yeah, it's not... no Master Strikes yet either to mess up my hands. This isn't going well. Gross. Okay. So that's just a straight up escape. Galactic Rogue. Again, it's all her fault. It's all her fault. I feel no guilt about doing that. I blame her completely. And that's escape number 2 with the baby. Yep. Out of 3. Now we tuck a hero. Dirty Work is, I think, well, actually quite useful with the baby, I think, because maybe something the stewards will get it. What I'm going to do is... I got 2 Dirty Work. I got 2 Finding Myself. I can clone 1 from the HQ when it comes up. I want to take a lot of the same card names. That's the whole point. So let me tuck a Reboot. Get another Perfect Match coming in there. Okay. So now, let's see what I got. I got BFG. I'm not going to be able to do anything with. Well, actually, if I decided to play Ms. Lion, I could actually draw a card and maybe get to use BFG, but she's actually worth more sticking around in my hand and not playing her. So I'll take the 5 attack. Can't rescue the baby this way, because baby went away. Got 2 recruit. I got 1 attack. And I got Overdrive. Do I want 3 more recruit or 3 more attack? Probably the recruit at this point. With my 6 attack, I can save off the cuff. I think I owe him that. So let's go ahead and do that. We will spend 6 attack. I could hit Sinister. Before he gets bystanders. That's a really good point. I'm going to save off the cuff, though. I'm gonna stick to my word there, and I rescue him. But then I'll hit Sinister after that, I promise. And for Versatile 3, I want to do another card pickup as well. I'll get the 3 Recruit. It's going to be 5, which will allow me to get 1 more card. Let's do another perfect match. So, no, I think Finding Myself is a good one to take as well, and I can clone each of them. So we'll take Finding Myself for 4. And we'll keep Ms. Lion around. Next up, we have another twist. Okay, this is getting scary because I can't hit anything this turn. So the baby goes to this Ghost Racer. That's 7 attack. I don't have 7 attack to spend thanks to Nebula here. So if I pull a twist next turn, I lose the game. Which is very embarrassing. I think entirely Ghost Racers have captured her this game, and I haven't been able to take out the Henchmen. Anyway, let's tuck a Dirty Work. They didn't even go to the sewers this time, so I think that is a sign. There's 3 more twists in there. Anyway, yeah, I can't take the shards. There's no shards to take. That's 6 Recruit. 7. Even if I get 4 attack, right? It's not going to be a twist. Surprised nobody has played the, pulled the shuffle emoji this game. Yeah, even if I get 4 attack with Overdrive, I can't hit anything. I can get Chimera, but still, I should probably just take the Recruit. I'm at 10. That's right. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a lot. Let's take a Dirty Work for 3. See if something expensive comes in. No, just to Finding Myself. Let's take another Dirty Work for 3 in hopes that I can use that to keep me from losing in the future if I get that long to survive. Yeah, there's a rare. Of course, Nebula shows up with her rare when I already used all the Recruit I would need to get it. She's really messing me up this whole game. And we'll take a Finding Myself for my final Recruit this turn. Not bad. I got 3 cards. I'm about to do a reshuffle. All right. So with all the cards that I've been recruiting, I think I'm in really good shape to be okay as long as I don't pull a twist. If I do, it's the end of the game. So we're at that pivotal moment where I'm going to do really well or instantly lose. And to be completely honest with you, that's kind of why I love this game. Because that can happen. Let's see what my next hand's going to look like. We've got Overdrive, Trooper, Agent, BFG, Agent. Okay, could have been a better hand, but still, that's enough to hit this Ghost Racers. If I get the chance. Turn 10 in 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's not a twist, never been happier to see him there. So ambush, each player chooses a bystander from the victory pile and he captures them. I am so sorry, Off the Cuff. I only have 1 bystander in my victory pile. So you get captured again. I thought I told you to get away from this situation. Alright, so 5 attack. Why you don't stick around? I know you're trying to single-handedly save Baby Hope, but I told you that wasn't a good idea. Alright, so BFG, we just get the 5 attack once again. Despite all the tech cards I've taken, they're not showing up at the right time. We're going to have to take Versatile 3 for attack, and we'll just play the Trooper as well for an additional attack. But over in the bank, we have that Ghost Racer, which will hit for 7. And I have to KO one of my heroes with an attack icon when I do this because I don't have a covert that's my inside here. So I'll take care of my Trooper, and then we'll take out Ghost Racer and thankfully rescue the baby. Here, top of the victory pile. Let's put the whole victory pile just like this. Wait, all the Ghost Racers are in the escape pile except for this one, so they can't come back anyway, so I don't have to do that. They're not coming back anymore. I have 3 Recruit. Already spent my attack. And yes, for 3 recruit, I'm going to not take anything from the HQ because I can't. So another sidekick, maybe it'll be covert, and it's not the standard. I should be safe. I could end up with a really bad couple of shuffles as well. The baby's fine. Yeah, imagine if they could come back and bring her with them. Well, yeah, technically she's in my victory pile. She's not over here. So yeah, technically you're right. Yeah, technically they couldn't come back anyway because the baby's on top. Yeah, baby Hope, you watch the Ghost Racers. Okay. For turn 11, it's Vertigo. Okay, each player discards all the cards in their hand and then draws as many cards as they discarded. That's her fight effect. I get to do some cloning. We'll play Nebula, who's only going to be good for being a tech trigger. Next up, we will play Finding Myself. We will investigate for a card that has the same card name as any of my cards. Look at all my cards. Look at the cards I have. These are the cards that I have. Okay, top 2 cards in my deck. I got a Ruthless Cyborg and a Perfect Match. So I get Ruthless Cyborg, and I'll put Perfect Match back on top of the deck. And then I get to clone Finding Myself. There was one in the HQ, so I gain that one. And there's another Finding Myself appearing. Lots of cloning happening. Next up is the other copy of Ruthless Cyborg that I'll play. And then Dirty Work, I get to reduce anything in the sewers by 2. So technically I didn't reduce the attack on them, but just to remind myself, I'm gonna do this. And then we have 2 agents, 1 and 2. And we have an overdrive. So I play this for 3 attack, it'll give me 6 total, and I can take out Chimera and Vertigo, or if I get Recruit, I can get 9. Is it worth taking Daring Raid? Whenever you take a number of shards from a villain or mastermind or other player, this could get +3 recruit. I got rid of the cards that give out shards, so this is just 5 attack. 5 attack is still good. But I don't think it's worth it. Now I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to not play these 2 agents. 1, 2. And then what I can do is, before I even play Overdrive, I can hit Vertigo for 3. Actually, I can avoid playing Ruthless Cyborg, too. Because I investigated at this point. And I do want to play Dirty Work. So I have 3 attack after this. And she's at -. So I'm going to hit Vertigo for 3, and then I will discard... Well, I want to play Overdrive. I don't want to discard Overdrive, so I'm going to have to choose what I do with that. Let's play it for attack. Let's take a risk. And then I'll hit Vertigo for 3. And I'll discard these 3 cards and draw 3 new cards. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. Discarding, drawing 3 new cards. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was a good choice. Let's investigate again for 1 attack. For any of the card names I've got, Ms. Lion and Shield Trooper, I don't have either one. So I'm going to leave Ms. Lion on top, though. We'll put the Trooper on the bottom of the deck. And I do get to clone it, so I get another Finding Myself. I like how that card is limited by just how many cards there are. 1 attack, Perfect Match. You get +1 attack for each card name that you played at least twice this turn. I took back the Ruthless Cyborg play, so I've played 2 Finding Myselfs. And that's it. So I only get 1 more attack. And I do get to clone this. And there again is one of the HQ, so I don't have to shuffle anything. And then I have 1 more recruit on top of that. Which leaves me with enough attack to rescue off the cuff again. So I will do that. Hopefully you don't get captured a 3rd time, because you very easily could. So you are saved once more. Alright, and with 3 recruit, I will get a sidekick. And it's a 2nd Miss Lion, so not only do I have more covert, but now she's going to work with multiple man. Multiple dog. I know people clone their actual dogs, but I didn't expect to do it in Legendary. Turn 12. I didn't actually clone her, to be fair. Okay, Aspiring Hero comes in. Gets captured by Chimera. She is, isn't she? That's so funny. All right. 3 recruit, 4 recruit. And here. Dirty work. 2 attack, and any villain I fight in the sewers gets -2. Does not go into effect. Okay. Are emojis not working? I don't see them on the stream. Or are we not really using real ones? Because I'm getting very confused. So Midline I'm going to hold on to. Oh yeah, Chimera gets buffed, by the way. I missed that point. Why are they not here? They're supposed to be showing up here. That's bizarre. I'm going to buff Chimera in a second. I'm gonna check this. Okay, there's some. But why are my other ones showing up? Thank you very much for checking that out. So mine aren't appearing, huh? Let me try. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I see it in Twitch, but I don't see it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, there. Just checking. Okay, where were we? Oh, yes, I was buffing her up. Thank you. I just got these brand new ones, and I haven't seen them being used. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We are at 4 recruit and 3 attack. I will pick up a reboot because everybody's doing reboots nowadays. I needed that emoji break. I'm still a little bit sad for my first game today. And I can't do anything with 3 attack unless I play Ms. Line, which I'm not going to do. I don't know. Oh, so are you clicking the buttons? Because those are limited to, if you're a subscriber, they'll work. But if you're not, they shouldn't even be appearing. That's so weird. Sounds like it's an error on their end for showing it in the first place. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, my 3rd time with BFG showing up and I can't even use it. Turn 13 is, first Master Strike. Okay. So Sinister gets a bystander, and then I have exactly 6 cards in hand. I can't reveal a covert, or I discard cards equal to the number of bystanders Sinister has. Oh! Look who he captured! Somebody that becomes a covert hero. So he captures Karma. He gets +1 attack for doing so, and Karma is actually a character. I'm pretty sure he's canonically captured in the past. Would be surprised if he hasn't done that. And then, wow, how thematic. And I have to discard 1 card. Well, since I can't believe I'm gonna do this, but because I can't hit anything for 5 attack, I'm actually discarding BFG as the 1 card I discard. This game is taking me to very strange places that I'm not sure I appreciate. So yeah, I'm discarding BFG. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no, this will give me 6. Maybe I don't do that. Let me evaluate. So 2. I missed that this is a trooper, not an agent. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd rather get the overdrive, I think. So I think I will do that. So I'll play the 5 recruit. The hero will give me a sidekick, but I'd rather get overdrive. So we'll pick up overdrive for 5. And, oh, we got me, myself, and I. BFG is going to take a while to come back around now. Why so many agents? I guess they're same name. That'll help me here. Turn 14. Another Master Strike. Cool. All good. Another bystander. Double Agent of Shield. That's 2. He's at 10. Yeah. This game should actually help me if I can do that. And I gotta discard 2 cards. Let's get rid of. So if I check this out, I got an actual tough choice. So Perfect Match will give me an extra attack if I play 2 agents. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna discard an agent and a reboot. Although reboot can give me more cards, so I play attack first. I want to keep reboot because I could draw another one. I think I have 2. So let's take a risk. Let's discard 2 agents, even though they're gonna mess up my multiple-man plan. And let's begin with finding myself that I won't end up cloning. I'll investigate for any of these card names. Ms. Lion and agent. Okay, I get the agent from the investigate. Ms. Lion, I think I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna tuck to the bottom because I need her at the top of my turn for the strikes. I don't get to clone it. I do get 1 attack though. Next, I'll play reboot. Maybe I'll draw another agent to make Perfect Match work. I'll get 2 recruit. I will discard an agent to draw 2 more cards. Finding myself and sidekick. Okay. I'll play the sidekick immediately to draw 2 cards. Wait. Should I investigate first? No, I should draw first. Nebula, Trooper. Now let's do another investigate. 1 attack. Same card name. So top 2 cards are Overdrive and Finding Myself. I have a Finding Myself. I don't have an Overdrive. Overdrive's going to the top. Finding Myself will go to my hand. And this does clone. I think there is 1 more. So I have to search the hero deck for it. Right? Or did I take them all? Oh, I guess I took them all. I just didn't notice. Because I don't see it. I don't have it, so I gotta shuffle. Yeah, I do have all 4. But maybe the rare will appear. Okay. Now I can do it again. Investigate for same card name. I just dropped a card. Okay. And the other Ms. Lion in Overdrive, because I left that on top. Let's leave those both on top. But I don't have either of those. And I can't clone this. Now, Perfect Match is going to be a little weaker than I wanted it to be. 1 attack. I got +1 attack for each card name. I played at least twice this turn. I played 3 Finding Myself, and everything else was unique. So I only get 1 more attack. I do get to clone this. I don't think I have all 4 of these. I should have checked when I was looking at it last time. But I think I saw one. Yep. So I get another Perfect Match. This game is turning out to be a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be with all the Dark City, but the hero choices really shifted things up. Okay, 1 more Trooper. A lot of 1s. And 1, 2, 3 recruit. 5 and 6 attack. I can actually hit Chimera with this. So let's do that. So in case the baby comes in, nothing happens. Let's take her out for 6, which means I'm going to rescue the aspiring hero, which gives me a sidekick, which is Montax in sidekick form. So that was 6. And for 5 recruit, what is my best option? I can get me, myself, and I. Yeah, the instinct would have worked great with Nebula if I didn't tuck those cards or KO them or whatever I did. I think I KO'd them. Yeah, I did. Tactical Formation 4/4/4, draw a card. Which is nice. I need attack. None of these cards give attack except for Illusion Device, which won't do anything. I think Reboot is still my most versatile choice here. No pun intended. There's Galactic Rogue. I kind of want to take Galactic Rogue now, because otherwise her cards don't really do anything. Let me use BFG soon. Oh, why is this multiple mana upside down? 4, 5, 6. Wow, no graves in hand. Finally. Turn 15. A twist. I'm glad I got rid of Chimera. If there's no villains, do nothing. I avoid it completely. Let's tuck Illusion Device away and go from there. And I need that. Only one more escape, and that's it. So let's start with finding myself, actually. Investigate for any of these card names. Top 2 cards of the deck. I got an Overdrive. And we'll tuck Maria Hill to the bottom of the deck. Can't clone it anymore. What's funny, if I had one more of these, I could actually draw a Ms. Lion this way. I'm pretty sure the other one's at the bottom of the deck. But I can't do that. And let's play some cards. So, Dirty Work 2 attack. I'll nerf the sewers, but nothing's in there. I get 1 attack from finding myself that I missed. A second Dirty Work, 2 more attack. This is going to work great with multiple men, actually. Overdrive, we're going to go all attack. 3 attack there. Let's play another one for attack. I'm not really doing the math here. And they'll play Perfect Match, which is going to be 1. Plus I get 1 more for 2 Dirty Works Blade. And 1 more for over... Hey, look who liked the stream. You guys know that guy? And I get... what was I at? 2 more attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, I'm at 14. I'm going to keep Ms. Lion around here. And we're going to go ahead and hit Sinister and get those bystanders off of him. Sound good to me? Sounds good to me. Nope. He doesn't do that. I do this. He almost got me. He did a Sinister trick. Alright, we'll do this again. So we're going to rescue those bystanders and pull a tactic. So I get Karma, which means I can actually let Ms. Lion go home to Aunt May, because I have that covert card now. And I play a copy of one of my shield heroes, which this turn I actually didn't have any. So it doesn't do anything for once. Maybe 1 more clone on Perfect Match. Oh yeah, I forgot to check. I think I have them all, though. I will check, though, for you. Because I might be wrong on that. Oh, you're right. There is 1 left. I should have checked. Good catch. John Legendary. I love... Good meme. Good meme, Rio. Okay, we've got a tactic. So let's do that. It is Master Geneticist. Oh, let me subtract for the 10 attack he had. Reveal the top 7 cards of the villain deck. Mr. Sinister captures all the bystanders you revealed, put the rest back in random order. She was. This version of Sinister is deeply afraid of dogs. I already rescued all the bystanders for this solo mode, but we at least get to see what's in there. So top 7 cards are Strike, Strike, Twist. We got Scalp Hunter, Blockbuster, Chimera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another Strike. Which means that's all the rest of the strikes. That means in the bottom 2 cards, we have a Twist, and I think it's a Marauder. Not a lot of turns left, though, and I'm playing with the final blow like I always do, so I gotta hurry this up. Okay, that's shuffled up. We'll take out this tactic and move on. Yeah, too bad it is random order. I have 4 attack left. We're gonna... I guess we could play her now, because we do have Karma now. So I'm gonna play Ms. Lion to rescue a bystander, draw a card, and go from there. Hey, we got the news reporter, so I draw 2 cards, essentially. So I draw a card, then I draw a card. Oh, we did a Ms. Lion clone play. Should we do the other one? Sure, why not? Rescue a bystander. Look who showed up for the 2nd time this stream. When you rescue this bystander, gain a shard. This game is doing very weird coincidences. That's pretty incredible. That's really incredible. How did this... I swear I didn't stack the bystander deck. This was literally the next one that was up. I'm a little creeped out, honestly, at this point. I rescued the bystander. The dog did it. And I draw another card. And it's an officer. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. How did you do that? Alright. I guess he has those powers. Oh, our real special guest, Deadeye, is here. Alright, so with 3 recruit... Welcome, welcome. I did my intro about our Clug release, so congrats on that at the beginning. I have 3 recruit, so let's go ahead and pick up Dirty Work. I don't really have a really great reason for it, but someone's got to do the dirty work. And nothing to do with that 4, so... This hero deck is massive at this point, thanks to Multiple Man cloning himself. Okay, that made up for the unfortunate end to Arcade earlier in the stream. So I'm happy about that. And a full shuffle, too. So let's see who and what comes up. For our next turn, there's BFG. Give me 2 tech, please. Please. There's 1, there's another. All right, we're using the BFG. And we got Karma in hand. If I pull one of those mini strikes that I revealed were near the top, no worries. I just showed all the stuff from the post. Okay, turn 16 is going to give us, not a strike, but a twist, which is fine because all that happens is the baby fails to be captured. All right. Let's play the Montag sidekick to draw 2 cards. 1 and 2. Recruited more agents, but that's okay. Yeah, no more drawing cards. So 1, 2, 3 recruit. We'll play versatile 3 attack. Let's see if Karma actually does something. Top card of the hero deck. 2 printed attack. She actually gives me 2 printed attack. Way to go. We gotta play a perfect match. I definitely have recruited them all at this point. I've played 2 agents, so I get 1 more attack from that. I played 3 agents, actually. And now we get to use the BFG. 5 attack, tech, defeat the Mastermind once for free. Don't mind if I do. Next tactic. Telepathic manipulation. Mr. Sinister captures a bystander from each other player's victory pile, so he's gonna capture 1 for me. Here are my choices. There's a couple of these I'm going to feel really bad if I give him. So I'm going to give him the news reporter. Mostly just so I can draw a card again. So let's take out this tactic, give him the news reporter. Put him at 9. But I have enough to hit him again. So yeah, let's hit him again for 9. When I rescue the news reporter, I draw a card. So I draw an agent. And get a 3rd tactic. Got plans within plans. He is. That's the thing he would do. He captures a bystander for each Mr. Sinister tactic in players' victory piles, including this one. That's 3 tactics, so he gets 3 bystanders. And he gets the Cloning Technician, Agent Jimmy Woo, and the Radiation Scientist. A lot of manipulation going on here. He might be behind all the cloning. So he's at 11. And I've got a 4th recruit. And just for fun, I could take me, myself, and I. I have a decent amount of 4 costs, so sure, just for fun, we'll take it. Not really gonna do much with it, but we'll do it. Okay, I still gotta be cautious. I could lose the game still, but with these kind of hands, I think I'm doing pretty good. Turn 17. Okay, so 1 more bystander gets captured. All right, now I can have the news reporter come back in. Put him at 5 attack. There we go. And do some more things. We're gonna go for max attack, and maybe we can win the game this turn. Versatile 3 for attack, please. Followed by weakening the sewers by 2. I'm gonna do it again in a second. Put him down to 3. I can discard a card to draw 2, but I probably should investigate first. I'm gonna play Finding Myself, 1 attack. Maybe I should do this later. Because if I do reboot first, I'll have to discard one of these unless I want to take back Dirty Work. You know, I think I do want to take back Dirty Work, so I will reduce the attack, put him back up to normal. I have the potential to get more attack this way, so let me back all the way up. I played Overdrive for 3 attack, that's where I stopped. I'll play Reboot for 2 recruit to discard Dirty Work to draw 2 more cards. Yeah, Forge does dirty work and Multiple Man takes the credit, and Nebula tries to mess the whole thing up. Yeah, this is much better. So 1 attack, investigate for a card that has the same card name as any of these. These are not the card names I have. By the way, for all intents and purposes, the names are Shield Agent, but I don't have those. Okay, I'll do it again. Second, finding myself, 1 more attack. Investigate, Trooper, and Dirty Work. No, I ditched the Dirty Work, so I don't have that anymore. So I put that to the bottom. And I got a third one I can play. Let's try one more time. Top 2 cards of the deck, Agent, and Finding Myself. I have one of those. So I send the Shield Agent down, so I have 1 more Finding Myself to play. Ping damage with Finding Myself, Multiple Men, 1 more attack. Let me just double check. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Ruthless Cyborg, perfect match. Another perfect match. A nice little Multiple Man ramp. Here's how he works. Basically what I just did. 1 attack, plus 1 attack for each card name. I played at least twice this turn. I've played Finding Myself twice. Actually 4 times so far, and only 1 of each of those Forge cards. So I got 1 more attack, but then each of these 2 Multiple Man gives me 2 attack each. So 2 for this one, 2 for this one. For the same reason, no more to clone. I'm at 13, which is enough to hit the Mastermind and get all of those Bystanders off of him, so let's go ahead and do that. The 3 Bystanders are... Cloning Technician. Clone the next hero you recruit this turn that has printed cost of 3 or less. I might do that. I'm going to drop it over here so don't forget. Let's do some close-up magic. Top 2 cards of my deck. Okay. I am going to choose Reboot. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna choose it this time. There's no shards to do stuff with. Okay, is this my card? Wait. I forget how this is supposed to work. The player on your left says one of those card names. Mix them up, reveal one, and say this is your card if it is. No. I forget if I was playing this with 2 players, the second player gets to actually choose, or I reveal one at random. It doesn't say at random. I'll just do it at random. I think that's how I do it in solo. It is Reboot, so I draw it. And Ruthless Cyborg goes back up. Okay, that's rescued, and then finally we're going to do the Radiation Scientist, which is communicate one of your heroes or a hero from your discard pile. Let's get rid of 1 more agent here. And then I've got a Reboot in hand. I have no more cards to discard, so I just play it for 2 more recruit. And I get to clone something if I want that costs 3 or less. I could clone Dirty Work. That sounds fun, so let's go ahead and recruit Dirty Work for 3. And we will clone it. Let's see if it pops up. It doesn't. Right, so it is choose it. That's what I just realized reading it for the first time that it doesn't say to pick one at random. It says reveal 1. But I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to be random. Okay, that's it for that turn. Got 1 more tactic on him. Was that the right... Yeah. Oh, I think this Overdrive was supposed to go in the discard pile. It just snuck around. So 1 more card. Turn 18. We've got Chimera coming in. No, I got it. I just realized for the first time it didn't say random. Okay, top 3 cards of the villain deck. I don't think there's any more bystanders in there, but I get to see what those cards are. Strike, Strike, Blockbuster coming in. Shuffle those up, put this back. She gets no bonuses. Let's see what I can do. 2 recruit from Nebula, 2 recruit from the Officer, 1 recruit from the Agent. We've got Overdrive I'll take for attack. We've got 1 attack here, and then we've got Dirty Work, which is going to give me 2 attack. Plus we reduce Chimera down to 1 attack. Now I can clear the city completely, which is wonderful. So, and I get to draw a card. Let's go ahead and spend our 6 first. And we will take them out and draw a card. Put him into giraffes appear. A wild giraffe appeared. 1 recruit on top of that, and we'll cash in our shard just for fun for 1 more attack so we can actually clear the city in case another twist comes up. And we'll take her out for 1. Next up, we've got 6 recruit. You know what? I'm finally going to get a galactic rogue, so maybe I can get Nebula to work. And that's the turn. Still feel like the game's going on a little long. I haven't been able to do much KOing. 3 of those Ghost Racers escaped, so even though I could have KO'd just troopers, I still didn't get to do that. Got 2 more cards to draw. 2 dirty works and an agent. Too much dirty work. It's not going to help me much. Okay, there's our Master Strike. Unfortunately, I don't have any coverts. So that's going to be only 1 bystander, though. It's the Aspiring Hero, because I rescued the rest. I discard 1 card, and I will get rid of a shield agent. And we're just going to do not much of anything. Maybe I should keep the agent because I can't do any fighting, so I'll get rid of the trooper. That'll give me at least 1, 2, 3 recruit. I can pick up a Ruthless Cyborg. I really don't want to do that, though, so I'm just going to get a sidekick for 2. And Red Wing's going to give me some options as to what I can get into my hand, which I appreciate. So that was a terrible hand. This hand should be really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is. I got a covert in hand as well. Turn 20 gives us not the Master Strike that I know is next, but an ambush. No villain on the bank, so Blockbuster gets no bonus. That's okay. Let's do our investigate first. Here we go. 1 attack, top 2 cards on my deck. Dirty Work and Reboot. I have 1 Dirty Work. I don't have a Reboot, so I gotta pick Dirty Work. Reboot is going to the top of the deck, actually. You can help make my hand better. Then we got 2 more attack from Dirty Work, 2 more attack from Dirty Work, and at that point, Blockbuster is now 0 attack. When I fight him, he gets -4. So, for all intents and purposes, at nothing, which is good because I might want to do something else. Let's play Karma. Top card of the hero deck is Multiple Men's Reabsorb Duplicate, so I get 2 attack. I was hoping to use that card earlier, but it didn't show up yet. And I've played 1 card named twice. That was Dirty Work, so I get 1 base, 1 for the card I played twice, and then I get a Trooper, which is enough to hit the Mastermind. So let's do that once more. He was at 9, actually, so I have to spend 9. I get a sidekick for rescuing the bystander, and it's Throg. And then the final tactic, before we get to the final blow, is going to be Human Experimentation. Mr. Sinister captures bystanders equal to the number of villains in the city. I really should have hit Blockbuster for 0 first, but I didn't. So he gets the banker. That's the one thing I haven't been able to memorize that well in the game, is what all the tactics do. Because that would be helpful to know for stuff like this. But you play the tactics so infrequently as things go. So let's hit Blockbuster for 0 before he gets any bystanders, gets any crazy ideas, and that's it for the turn. 1 more hit, and that's it. And I got the BFG, so that's going to do it. Let's see how this thing finishes. Turn 21 is a Master Strike. Very interesting. So he gets a 2nd bystander. I don't have a covert again, so I have to discard 2 cards, but I can do that and still have the tech I need to play the rare. So let's just do this. Dirty Work to attack. Overdrive, 3 attack. Reboot. I won't discard anything. And then we're going to end this with the final blow, very poetically, with the BFG hitting the Mastermind once for free. Maximum damage. Paramedic and the banker. Hey, the banker works. I get 2 recruit heroes in the bank. But that's going to be a defeat on the Mastermind for the final blow. And our little impromptu viewer's choice game was a victory. So good job, everybody. BFG for the win. Some very interesting thematic things happened in that game. I might have to go back and watch this one. But that was a good time. Let's go ahead and see how much VP I got. Doesn't sound like Miss Lion to me. How much VP did I get at this one? So with Sinister, I got his 30 VP for all 5 of his cards. That was a fun one. Thank you for helping me build that one. there she is. 32, 35, 37, 40, 42, 45, and then Baby Hope. 51, 52, 54, 55, 57, 58, 59, 60, 64, 64 VP at the end of the game. So there you go. 6, 4. That's right. You don't capture babies without facing the end of the BFG. Well, that was fun. It was not the stream I expected to do, but it's the stream that we got, and I guess it's the one that we deserve. So thank you for watching this. I'll be back next week with something. Maybe I have some setups to play from the members at coffee.bakeoutgames.com, so I might be doing those, but we'll see. Once again, I'll remind you that we did have that custom card release, so go ahead and check that out. Well, the teaser released anyway. I can show you one more time. Go to clug.bageltalkgames.com and you can get a quick link to this Board Game Geek page for the Custom Legendary Unity Guild. If you're thinking about making your own custom legendary project, or you want to just help others get their projects done, you should join us there. Our first project is being released by Off the Cuff, the person I rescued twice in this game, the legendary How to Train Your Dragon, based on the series of movies. And he spent a ton of time designing this, and a lot of us critiqued it and gave tips and play tested. And I think it came out to be a really, really fun, unique hero set, or expansion with a lot of cool hero sets. Red Death Dragon Queen, I think, is a mastermind. That's one of my favorites in this. Really, really fun. She kind of enters the city and commands. Really good stuff in here. So check out this blog and look forward to it actually releasing very soon. By the way, there's still availability to join the tournament. You can go to tournament.bageltalkgames.com and sign up. I think we're almost at 100 people, so if you haven't joined the tournament, you should. Kyla's running it again this time. It's going to be very, very fun, so check that out. All right, with that out of the way, I'm going to take off. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I will see you next week. I'll see you in Discord right away, so you can go say hi over there. If you're not there, you should be. All the legendary stuff happens there. And that's it. That's it for me. Happy whatever you're doing this weekend, and you all take care, all right? Appreciate you.